How are you supposed to build a meal plan when you've got barely any time to cook, never mind wash 20 different pots and pans afterwards? At first it feels good, you're motivated, cooking every night, but then real life kicks in. You get busier, you miss one day, then another. Before you know it, you've fallen off, just like 80% of people do after the first month. And it's not because you're lazy, it's not because you don't want it enough, but it's because you've built something you can't actually keep up with. I've been there too, but that's why today I'm going to show you how to build one simple meal plan you can actually stick to. On top of this, once this is built, you don't have to rigidly track your calories, stress about every single meal, and overhaul your whole life just to get results. And I wanted to make this as easy and as frictionless as possible. So once you watch this video, you can go down below for my free interactive meal plan and shopping list builder, as well as calorie calculator, and this will help you map everything out in minutes and take away a lot of the guesswork. And best of all, it's completely free. So let's get into it.
So as much as I said, you don't need to track calories, we do need a ballpark of calories. So you need to know that first of all, and then we can stop. So once you know your calories, today I'm going to be using 1900 as an example, but it works the same for anything because it's just about portion sizes. Next, we bucket those calories, and this is my suggested way to do it. But it's where you get most hungry. 20% for breakfast, 30% for lunch roughly, 40% for dinner, and the remaining 10 for snacks. The reason being, you want to save a wee bit of calories for the evening, and then even your snacks. You get late night cravings. You maybe have a bit of a sweet tooth or want something after dinner to chill out, switch off when you put the kids to bed, or if you just had a long day at work. So that's why I would backload the calories until later on. For breakfast, we've got 2 breakfasts. So for this plan, we've got breakfast, you're going to pick 2, lunch, you're going to pick 1, plus your leftover. And this is just going to ensure that it's as easy as possible. Dinner, you've got slow cooker, 1 pot, 15-minute meal times 2, plus the weekend. The example we're using is 1900, but it doesn't matter. The easiest thing that we can do here is take away decision fatigue. Decision fatigue is literally just having all these different options in your head and making none of them. Chances are you probably already have what I would call staples, whether they're good staples or not, things that stay in your diet consistently until you get bored of them. And that's what we're going to identify. So for breakfast, we've got 2 breakfasts. We've got an easy breakfast that can be thrown together in minutes, and then one that takes maybe a little bit longer, 5-10 minutes for some eggs. And those 2 rotations stay the same Monday to Friday. So breakfast is easy. You're only actually having to create 1 recipe for lunch. You either have to prep it for work or you just want something quick and easy. That's why 2 days are covered from the leftovers, which we'll go into. Tuesday and Wednesday's meals are completely covered. The remaining 3 days of the week, I know you've got weekends, but we'll get to that, are going to be a protein-packed sandwich or wrap with some form of fibre source with it. You can have fruit, something along those lines. Recommendation is soup. High in volume, high water dense, it's going to keep you full. Soup and a sandwich, it's as easy as that, plus your leftovers. So you're not feeling as if you're eating the same thing every single day. You've only got a couple of days that might be similar. Dinner is where the flexibility comes in, and really where the ease comes in here is that you've got a slow cooker recipe, a 1 pot or pan recipe, then you've got a 15-minute meal recipe, another 15-minute meal recipe, and then you've got the weekend framework. The slow cooker recipe could be any of my slow cooker recipes. It could be, and I'm give you examples for this, and I'll even put some on screen. But say it was a mango chicken. The mango chicken you could have with rice, salad, and a wrap the next day for lunch. The 1 pot recipe, if it was my taco mince or my Korean mince, you could have that with rice the next day or in a salad. But the good thing about a 1 pot recipe, especially ones that are like mince, make this so much easier because it's not like reheating chicken. It tastes better the next day because all the flavours infused. And then you've got the weekend framework. The only thing that we've not covered is snacks. But chances are, if you've managed to hit protein, which you will have, got close to that just through your meals alone, have what you want. I always have a cornetto, something that's around 200 calories. And if I don't quite have that, I just work my way up the pyramid. It goes from cornetto to Mars ice cream to Solero, and I work my way down based on the amount of calories that I have left or how much I've eaten that day. The point of this is that if every day was the same, it would be boring. But you need it to be structured. So by doing it this way, slow cooker, 1 pot, 15-minute meal, 15-minute meal, weekend framework, this has allowed me, all my clients, to get results over the years. just making it as simple as possible. So grab the resource to go along with this down below. And in terms of the weekend framework, I'll link that video here. And if you want to go shopping with me, I'll link that video here. Hope you enjoyed that, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.